Welcome back, amazing traders, to the weekly market outlook, where we have intense look on the market to decipher where trends will be heading, and also to look at some amazing pairs that would most likely fetch us some money. Last week was really an amazing week. We scored over 70% for the trade calls that we gave, right? And some of them have not hit take profit, but we're still much valid on those trades. All right. And of course, NFP last week was super amazing. And every single person that attended our NFP session went home rejoicing with a lot of profits. Right. And I want to drop my sincere appreciations to all of you that joined me on that session. It was super amazing to have every one of you. My name is Tony George. In case you're meeting me for the first time, I'm the head market analyst and also the head product research and education for EQ Markets Global. And I'm always super delighted to share moments like this with you. Now, let's run straight into the economic calendar for the week. Monday, we are expecting, or rather, it has just happened, right? Where we saw the governor of the Reserve Bank of Australia, Governor Bullock, give a speech, right? And it happened some few minutes ago. Okay. And then on Tuesday, we're expecting the claim out count charge coming out from Great Britain. And of course, we're expecting some CPI data month on month and year on year for the United States. That will be coming by 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time. And then, of course, on Wednesday, we're expecting FOMC projections, economic projections for 8 p.m. Nigerian time as well, for coming out from the United States. Right, so FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee, will be meeting, and we will be talking about interest rates and taking decisions whether or not they are going to hike, reduce interest rates. All right, so we keep our eyes on that as well. But before then, by 2:30, we will be expecting the core PPI data as well coming out from the United States. And then by 10:45, of course, we're expecting the gross domestic product report, quarter for the Kiwi. Okay. On Thursday, we're expecting some employment change and unemployment change for the Australian economy. Don't forget, that looks like the NFP data that we usually used to see on USD, right? And of course, they will be reviewing how many people got employed, how many unemployed people are in Australia, and many more of those data that we'll be expecting 1:30 a.m. on December 14th, which is the Thursday, December 14th. And then by 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time, we will also be expecting monetary policy assessments or reports for the Swiss franc, okay? And of course, we already know that the Switzerland franc is one of the strongest currencies and is not easily deterred or moved or manipulated by factors that are surrounding it. And of course, that's why you see for the United States, where they're already on interest rate about 5.5%. For Great Britain, they're already on official rate of about 5.25%. On Euro, they're already on about interest rate of about 4.5%. But look at Swiss franc, they still were able to maintain as low as 1.75%, right? And this even took a whole lot of time, right? So, but then we're looking at monetary policy statement for the Swiss coming out by 9:30 a.m. And of course, I am very hopeful that these data are going to remain as it is at 1.75%, right? And then by 2:15, we would then be expecting the monetary policy statement coming out also from Euro, okay? Before then, I failed to mention by 1 p.m., right, we'll be expecting monetary policy or monetary policy statement from the Monetary Policy Committee, right? That is MPC. The Monetary Policy Committee will be meeting by 1 p.m. and be taking a decision on whether or not to increase or decrease the interest rates. All right, don't forget the MPC is made up of a 9-man panel. All right, it's made up of a 9-man panel. So the projections are 2 people are going to vote for the increase, okay, of this 5.25% that is currently on play in Great Britain. And of course, nobody is going to vote for its decrease, right? Okay, so the first is the increase, the second is the decrease, I think, and then the last is the last number tells you the number of people that will actually want the data to remain the same, the way it is, right? So with these projections, right, with these projections, if it happens, or if we have more people turn up here, even if we have 5 people, or we have that will be 5 against 4, right? Or we have 6 here, 5 or 6, or even the 7 is a good deal to know that the Monetary Policy Committee is not increasing the interest rate in Great Britain, right? That being said, we would also be expecting the main refinancing statement coming out from Euro. And let's see also if Euro is going to increase our 4.5% interest rate that we currently see, right? And of course, then going forward by 2:30, we will be expecting some unemployment claims data coming out from the United States, right? And of course, you know how it is. If we have higher number of people claiming they don't have jobs, then it simply means that that wouldn't be good for the United States dollar. In a few couple of minutes, I'll be looking at the dollar index and I'll be showing you what I'll be expecting for this week to play out on the dollar index. On Friday, being December 15th, we'll be expecting a lot of services PMI, a lot of manufacturing PMI, all right, coming out from Euro, coming out from Great Britain, and also coming out from United States and United States. So Euro, Great Britain, and United States will be having a flash manufacturing PMI and also the flash services PMI coming out from these 3 major economies. So we put our eyes on that. Amazing, right? So the most, one of the very big news that we'll be expecting this week is happening tomorrow, CPI tomorrow for the USD, FOMC projections as well, and funds rate review by 8 p.m. on Wednesday. And of course, on Thursday, all the monetary policy statements and assessments is also very much valid. We need to put our eyes on them. Now, let's quickly come over to the dollar index, right? So this is the dollar index, okay? And I'm viewing the dollar index right now on the 1 hourly time frame, and on the 4 hourly time frame. So let's go to the weekly time frame because I did a whole lot of analysis over there, right? So don't forget that on the weekly time frame, I was still okay. Let me take this out because these had been sort of like fulfilled. Yeah, these have been sort of like fulfilled. So or rather, let me leave that. Let me leave them there, right? So I think it wouldn't distract us. All right, so I was expecting after this breakout, then prices will come back. Of course, you remember I told you that, but last week I told you that I was expecting some bullish push into any of these point of interest. That was last week, Monday, right? I told you I was expecting some bullish push into any of these point of interest before prices falling down below, right? If you go back and watch last week's market analysis, that's exactly what I told you. I said I was expecting some bullish push into this zone before prices coming back into the zone, and then we can then decide what is going to be happening next, right? Now, let's scale down to the daily time frame so we can make more sense of what I'm saying. So yes, last week candles started here, right? This is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday. Yeah. So last week Monday candle started here, and I was expecting that most likely prices will be able to, find its way into any of these point of interest that I've marked. All right, point of interest number 2 or point of interest number 1. All right. Now this particular line that I've placed here at 104.987 is more like what we call the consequent encroachment line for those of you that are SMC traders, pardon me, right? So this line is a very critical line. After this line, if prices does not come to this line and reverse, then it simply means we'll probably be expecting prices to come into the confluence between point interest number 1 and point of interest number 2. But whatever is the case, these are the zones that I am personally looking at, right? These are the zones that I am personally looking at. So prices will still most likely rally into these zones before falling down, right? So in that case, if I'm expecting more bullish push to continue this week on the dollar index, it simply means that yes, I would be expecting GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD to probably still have some bullish move as well, right? But then I'm not going to consider them. Why? Because I've not really seen I've not really seen any clear direction or move of this space. So I'm not going to be considering them in the three assets that I will be giving you to look at for this week. All right. But then, yes, I'm expecting perhaps I'm expecting more bearish movement on AUD USD, on GBP USD, and as well on Euro USD. Okay. Yes, that's what I will be expecting. A little more bearish movement or a little consolidation before the bullish movement finally happens. Okay, that's what I would be expecting. That's what I will be expecting. All right, amazing. So maybe within the week, all right, for those of you that will join us on the 30th December, within the week, yes, as we find opportunities on these pairs, I am definitely going to be showing you what we will be trading. Okay, that makes sense, right? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So this week I have three assets that I want you to look at that could fetch money. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. I have three assets that I want you to look at that would fetch you some crazy, crazy, crazy kind of money this week. All right. So if you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. If you're ready, I am super, 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 super ready. Super ready. All right. So number one, all right. Number one, look at Eurocad. All right. Now, this trade was one of the trades that I gave you last week, right? It got activated, but it was still valid. It went very close to our stop loss, but did not hit our stop loss. So what am I expecting this week? I'm expecting a massive bullish push on Eurocad this week. Now, look at this. Look at this clearly, right? I think I did this analysis last week, so I think you should be able to get that as well, right? Okay, so I'm expecting per se a bullish push. At least I'm expecting a bullish push to do 2.5 or 3 bricks to reward, right? Now, if you look at it on the daily time frame, yeah, if you look at it on the daily time frame, first we had this trend line, all right, it was a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, then price broke out. This is a proper retest, right? And this proper retest is now a support, right? And of course, if you look at it on the daily time frame, it is very close to confirming, but not confirmed yet, right? So let's scale down to the 4-hourly time frame so you can see alongside with me. Now, on the 4-hourly time frame, we've had a bullish confirmation on this hot zone because it's a very hot zone, right? We've had a bullish confirmation on this hot zone somewhere around here. So by this next candlestick here, we should have been able to enter the market here, right? And of course, that's why I'm still maintaining the analysis I gave to you last week, right? I'm still maintaining it. So if you had entered by the next candlestick opening, right, you should already be in some few profits. Yeah, some few profits. That's over 30. That's over 30 pip movements to the upside. Okay, over 30 pips movements to the upside. So I am basically expecting the bullish momentum to continue. I can also see a bullish rejection, right? By this last 4-hourly candle here, I can see a bullish rejection on this odd zone. So most likely, let's see how the prices play out. All right, so if you're expecting to trade these as well, you can enter the current market price. Yes, as you're seeing this video now, you can take Eurocard at the current market price. All right, still maintain the stop loss at 1.45763. Maintain the stop loss at 1.45763. Let me see if that's going to be a big one. All right, so that's about 68 pips thereabout. But 68 pips, we're expecting the market to make over 300 pip movement. So that wouldn't be bad. That would be over 1:5, right? Yeah. So you can take this trade at the current market price you're currently looking at it. right? You can take this trade at the current market price you're currently looking at it. The best stop loss would be at 1.45663. Is it 1.456? Yeah, 1.45663. And the final take profit will be at 1.50258. Now, I'm saying final take profit does not mean that you must wait till prices get to that point before you take your profit. No, you can always cut, take partials, place more trades, make more analysis and all that. So we're expecting over 380 pip movement on a 70 pips stop loss. That's 1/5, right? And I think it's a good risk to reward. All right, that's number one. Number two is US30. Yeah, US30. Now it's crazy, crazy, crazy. US30 already on the 4-hourly time frame, we have confirmation, but this is a reason why I want to take it, not because of confirmation. So let's look at it first on the weekly time frame, and then you better appreciate it. Okay, now if you look at US30 on the weekly time frame, this is the whole data that I can access on TradingView, right? So we have first touch and second touch, and there were major supports, right? And then of course we had prices move in this trend line channel. Remember how some couple of weeks ago we made massive profits here, right? You remember that exactly. Now for the last for the last 5 weeks, this price had been strongly bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Even though this particular asset, the Dow Jones, would want to go up, further up, right? It's still, at least you would be able to expect a bearish retracement before that bullish move continue to occur. So this is what I can see. Don't forget, resistance here, prices dropped. Resistance here, prices dropped. And there was a support here, prices moved up, resistance here, prices moved down, support here. Now again, it has come into what? The resistance zone. So let's scale down to some daily time frame and some 4-hourly time frame, and let's see what we're doing there. Now on the daily time frame too, it is yet to confirm, but I believe this is the best time to take a risk on US30. The best time to take a risk on US30, right? So on the daily time frame is yet to confirm, but amazingly on the 4-hourly time frame, we've already had confirmation, a sell confirmation. And of course, that sell confirmation came somewhere around here, right? That sell confirmation came somewhere around here. Amazing. So by this next candle here, would have taken a sell, of which I did based on the 4-hourly time frame and based on the fact that price is trading at my very hot area of value, right? So I'm expecting prices, all right? I'm expecting that prices will rally down, will go all the way down. I'm putting my stop loss a little tight. And of course, I'm looking at maybe the next significant levels to look out for. Okay, so I'll be looking at this particular order block because there was imbalance after it, right? So I can probably drive my way all through to this level here. So this is presenting me with an amazing 1:6 risks to reward, all right? 1:6 risks to reward. 1:6. Coming. All right, so 1:6 risk to reward. So let me give you the price values again. All right, if you're seeing this video as well, consider selling US30 at the current market price. The stop loss is going to be at 36324.71, 36324.71, right? And of course, the final take profit is 35581.56, 35581.56. All right, amazing. And of course, this is presenting us 1:6, right? Risk to reward. That's what I'll be expecting this week to play out on US30, right? So that's the second one. The last but not the least is US oil. I really do not like to give these assets whenever I'm considering market conditions or weekly market outlook. But let's just see. So just trade carefully because US30 and US oil are quite volatile, right? So just please trade cautiously, right? Trade cautiously. All right, let's quickly look at the US oil on the higher time frame, yeah? So let's look at it first on the daily time frame. Oh, okay, let's look at it on the weekly time frame so I can make sense for you, right? Don't forget, I also consider these in one of our analysis session or last week weekly market outlook. And of course, we're still bullish, except this particular trend line here is completely invalidated, right? We're still sort of being bullish on this asset, all right? So this is what I'm expecting. I'm looking at the interim, right? I'm looking at the interim channel that is actually playing out here. You would really not see that yet until you look at it on the 4-hourly time frame. So you can see a perfect channel that was created, right? And price has been respecting it. So even when price was taking off here, I knew it to be short-lived because price did not really come into the area of value, right? So looking at these now, where is the area of value that I am actually looking at? I mean, what is the odd zone that I'm actually looking at? So I'm actually expecting prices to most likely drop to the zone and then begin to go back up. So this is where I would be expecting prices somewhere around this zone, right? Somewhere, anywhere around this zone is where I'll be expecting prices to drop and then begin to make its way all to the top, right? Presenting me a very nice risk to reward. All right, so that simply means that let me look if I can find anything within this level here. Hmm? Yup. So I'm taking this off because this has played its own role, crucial role. So let me see if I can find a proper confluence for us. Yeah. All right. So this is another block, even if it's not so valid for me. I wouldn't consider it a very valid order block because there is no imbalance after it, right? But anything can happen in the market. So that's why you see I'm even considering it, right? So most likely, yes, this zone that I have mapped out here, most likely is going to be that zone where US oil will fall down to before going up. So most likely US oil is going to fall down to around 66.545 dollars per barrel. It's currently trading at around 70, right? As at this morning, was trading around 71, right? About 72 even, right? Before the massive drop to about 70, right? So I still envisage a little more sell on US oil to around 66, thereabout dollars per barrel before we see a massive bullish push on US oil. So these are the three assets that I want to give you. So if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel, leave a thumbs up for this video, and then also drop a comment in the comment section because I would really appreciate it. All right. So don't just subscribe, also toggle on the notification bell, put it at all so you get notified every single time we put up educative, informative, and expository contents just like this one. And of course, if you're yet to create an account and be part of our VIP community where we analyze trades, we drop trade setups, and we also do proper mentorship for our community members, then you probably want to sign up an account with us. All you simply have to do is go to www.eqmarketsglobal, right? By that I mean www.eqmarketsglobal.com, right? I'm spelling that out for you. All right. So just simply go to this website, www.eqmarketsglobal.com, and then sign up an account with us. Somebody's going to contact you and then verify the accounts, get the account funded so you can be part of our VIP community that enjoys the best analysis and makes the most profit. All right. Until we see again, my name is Tony George, and bye for now.